All right, so guys, I wanted to do a tier list of ultimates. So basically, you could say this is kind of the ultimate tier list. I'm just saying. Sorry, I had that joke in my head. I kind of had to throw it out at some point. You guys know how it is. So I want to do a tier list for all ultimates and how effective I think that they are in PvP. Remember, this is just going to be my opinion. So if you disagree, that's perfectly fine. I'd be more than willing to discuss all this stuff in the comments. So please let me know if you disagree or agree with me on any of this stuff. So as we get started, I wanted to take into consideration there are different playstyles for PvP. I understand that. But that being said, I do want to take all that into consideration and then use that knowledge to base our list on that. So as we get started, one more thing as well. I was thinking about doing tier lists every Tuesday, tier list Tuesday. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see more of these? Let me know. We're also using the unmorphed version of everything. That way I could take both actual morphs into consideration. That way, when we're at that point, when we're like, yeah, you know what? Like we're understanding that some morphs are good, some morphs are bad. We take the better morph into consideration, stuff like that. So let's start off with Soul Strike, since that's the first one on our list. For PvP, it's strong, but it leaves you so vulnerable, and most players nowadays can just heal right through it. I'm gonna put it at D tier right away. D tier right away. I'm personally not the biggest fan of it, so right away it's just going into D tier. I don't think that it's that great. I think that there's so many better ultimates in the game. I think it's a funny meme if you get a few friends together, but that's about it. Werewolf. I know a lot of you guys like werewolves. I've been playing this game for over a decade now. I've never been a werewolf once, and on principle, I will never be ever. I don't like them. F tier. I don't like werewolves. Come at me. I hope all of you furries in chat, I hope all of you guys have something to say about this, because I will fight every single one of you guys. Werewolves are either they're tanky and annoying and don't do any damage, or they're squishy and get 2-shot in 2 seconds. There's no in between. I don't like werewolves. I don't want to deal with that. F tier. Honestly, if there's anything below F tier, werewolves would be the only one that's down there. Watch yourselves, werewolves. Vampire. I don't think vampire is bad. I just think there are so many better ultimates in the game now. And plus, not having ultimate while you're able to be in werewolf form or in vampire form, I don't think it's that great. I think that there's just so many better things in the game now, especially with subclassing and being able to have access to multiple skill lines. I don't think it's honestly that great. I'm gonna put it C tier. I think it's better than Soul Strike, but I think it's not that great still. I mean, yeah, the damage you do in there is still really good, but yeah. Barrier is more of a defensive ultimate, so I don't ever use it that much. I see healers and stuff use it, but that being said, I think that this is mostly for ball groups and stuff like that. I think that Barrier is kind of outclassed by a lot of other ultimates in the game. Resto ult, even shield ult, some healing ults in the game. I think that it's just better. I don't think Barrier is bad. I just think that there's better things in the game. Undo. You guys know that a lot of people have this on their back bar because of the temporal guard on there, because you can get the minor protection. So it's not that it's bad. I think it's better than this. I think it gives a little bit better utility, especially for a back bar ultimate if you don't have anything. It's not bad. It bugs out a lot, so I don't like it that much. So, but I'll put it at, I'm putting it at C tier too, because for me, I just think it's definitely worth it. And I don't know. For me, I think that where we are in the game right now, I just don't think it's worth it. I don't know. Call me weird. Call me whatever. I think that there are just better ultimates in the game nowadays. Warhorn. With how expensive it is, like Warhorn is how expensive. Where is this ability? Warhorn is 250 ultimate. 250 ultimate just to get a little bit of like resources back. I'm sorry, that's not worth it in the slightest. I don't know why people use. I guess it's like I don't know. It's not my kind of thing. I don't think it's worth it in the slightest. I wouldn't use it there personally. So yeah, I'll put it at D tier. I don't think anything's touching F tier because werewolf belongs there by yourself to know you're trash. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is getting so mean. This is getting so mean. I apologize. I really apologize. That being said, we've got Meteor as our next one. Meteor is really good in like a javelin spear beam combo. Javelin is spear. Javelin purifying light combo. I don't think it's that great nowadays. I think it's a very expensive ultimate for having only, I don't know, it's very niche. So I don't think it's that great. I think it used to be really good. It used to be really good. It used to be my go-to ultimate because it was so much fun. I don't think it's as good now. I think they need to kind of rework this a little bit because it's just not that great. Like, there are certain gank builds that use this. There are certain other builds that use this, and it does work if you build into it, but I think it's too niche to put it anywhere near the top half of the list. That's why Meteor is the one on the bottom half of this list that I respect the most, though. So if you guys have something to say, I get it. Dawnbreaker S tier. Dawnbreaker has been S tier ultimate since day one of this game. It's phenomenal, so good. One of the best ultimates in the game. Been one of the best ultimates in the game. There's a reason why everybody uses this ultimate. I think Dawnbreaker's S tier. It's such good damage, and it's such good combo potential with your other abilities to just chunk people's health bars. I definitely recommend it. Berserker Strike. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. I think it's really slept on. I don't use 2H is the only thing. I think dual wield is a lot better. I think the passives that you get from dual wield are so much better. So that's why I do like Berserker Strike. I want to put it more towards the A tier category. I think it's really good. I don't put it on the same level as Dawnbreaker. I think it's amazing though. It's really good. It's really good. You know what? I'm gonna put it at A tier because I think it's an amazing ultimate that you can combo with other things and it makes you have some insane damage. I think it's worth it. I think that I think that putting it into A tier, I think it's a really good ultimate. It's really strong. Resto Ult is another really strong ultimate, really cheap, really good. Gets you right back up to full health, and while you're in the middle of that, you just hit like something like Resolving Vigor, and you get right back up to full health, and you're staying at full health for a few seconds. And that lets you get some resource and kind of lets you reset the fight a little bit. I don't know whether I want to put an A or S tier. I think that I kind of want to reserve S tier for like the most S tier of ultimates. I think it's really good. I think it's the best healing ult in the game. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it A tier because I wanna leave S tier for like basically must have on builds, you know. Shield ult, same thing. I think it's phenomenal. I think these are the two backbar ultimates that you basically want, either Resto ult or Shield ult. I think they're both phenomenal. I think Spell Wall is such a good ultimate, and I use it so often. I've been using a lot of Sword and Shield lately. It's really good. It's really, really good. I kind of want to put it S tier. I'm gonna leave it at A tier for now. Dual wield ult, that's going in S tier though. I'm sorry, dual wield ult goes in S tier. Not even close. The amount of damage that you can do with it if you hit multiple people with Rend is phenomenal. Like, you're absolutely shredding people's health bars. On top of that, it also buffs the rest of your damage. I definitely put dual wield ult in S tier. No doubt about it. Destro ult, ooh, used to be good. Very niche now. I think that if you put it right when it came out, S tier right away. But I don't think it's nearly as good now. I wouldn't put it in the B tier. I think it's too much. I think like only bombers and stuff use this. It doesn't have that same kind of je ne sais quoi that it used to have. I don't think it's as worth it anymore. So I think C tier maybe, because like it's one of those things where it's viable, but there's better things in my opinion. Northern Storm. It used to be good. Took a little bit of a hit. I think it's still strong. I think it's at B tier. I think that if you combo it properly, it's really good. A tier is, I think, a little generous right now for Northern Storm. I think that old Northern Storm, like if you go back like a year ago, Northern Storm goes to S tier. But I think right now it's been a little bit nerfed and everything over the past few months and everything in the past year or so. So for me, I think that goes into B tier. It's a really good ultimate, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's on the same category as these other ones. Bow ultimate, I really like as well. I think that if you use Ballista, not the morph that you actually need to fire yourself, but the one that you put on the ground, if you can combo your damage with that, it's really good. It's really good, and people sleep on that all the time, I'm telling you. Because either you're going to do a bunch of damage, or you're going to make the enemy waste a bunch of stam by roll dodging or blocking. So it's a win-win situation. I think it's phenomenal. I'm going to put it at B tier. I think it's really good, and I'm biased to it, obviously, but I think it's really good. Trees are really good. They're a good heal. They're not the best heal in the game. I would use Resto ult over trees any day of the week, but trees are so cheap. I put it at B tier. I think that's a fair place to put it. I think B tier is a very fair place to put it because it's cheap, but it's good heals. It's not great heals, but they're good heals, if that makes sense. So yeah. Crescent Sweep, S tier. Crescent Sweep goes into S tier in my opinion. I think it's such a good ultimate. I think it's one of the best ultimates in the game. It's one of the only things that I replace Dawnbreaker with whenever I have Burning Light going, because Burning Light is so good. Ajax Spear skill line is phenomenal, phenomenal. I highly recommend using this if you haven't yet. It's such damage. It's pretty cheap too. So having a cheap cheap ultimate that does a lot of damage, really good, really good. Templar healing ult, good. It's good. It's not great. It's good. I would put it in the same category as trees. It's a good ultimate. It's not great, but it's a good one. Nova, same thing. It's niche. It's not bad. I think it's more. Actually, you know what? I think Nova nowadays, ever since the Harmony nerf, ever since the Harmony change, I see like a Nova go out once every like 3 weeks. I don't think Nova's good anymore. I don't think it's good anymore. I think that it used to be really good when Harmony was amazing, but ever since they nerfed Harmony and changed that, I don't put any kind of synergies on that list. Overload. I think Overload, if you do it properly, if you weave that properly, it's so much damage. It is so much damage. It's such a good ultimate. I think it's really, really good. I wouldn't put it on the same tier list as the same row as these, but I think it's really good and really strong. I think it's phenomenal. So I definitely think that belongs there. That being said, we got yeah, I like Atro on B tier. I think Atro's a little bit better and I think it's a little bit more utility than any of these things. Well, Undo maybe. Part of me wants to put Undo into B tier, but yeah, whatever. I think Atro's really good. I think that the damage it provides on like close quarter situations, like towers or something like that, really slept on and really good. Like I used to use that all the time when I was still on my stamps work, but I don't think it's as good anymore, which is why it's down a little bit. I might need to put it to C tier, but yeah, I think it's fine. Negate. Most players in this video game, if you see a negate, you just go to the side. To me, I think the biggest negates that we need to deal with are like guard ones. But as far as group utility goes, I understand for ball groups that negate is phenomenal and like one of the best ultimates in the game. But if you're going from like a day-to-day basis, I don't think it's that great as far as like S tier. I think it's really good and it's got some good utility. I think B tier is a pretty generous place to put it. It's pretty expensive. But that being said, it's also it's got really good utility if you time it properly in those niche situations where it fires properly. It's really good. That being said, we got Bear now. What do we do with Bear? Bear is one of those things where I just see it running around at the speed of sound, going anywhere and everywhere, and I'm like, bro, leave me alone. And everybody's telling me, I got hit by a 12k bear chomp. I got hit by a 15k bear chomp. That's never happened to me, so I'm always confused. Like, why are y'all getting chomped by these bears? Like, just don't let it chomp you. So I don't know where to put it. Everybody swears by it. But I feel like if I've got a front bar, I'm just going to use Dawnbreaker. I don't know, man. I understand that it does damage. I understand it's really... Actually, you know, let me see this. I just put it there for now because I'm going to click on it. I've got like all the stuff right here. I need to double read this, right? The Grizzly instantly respawns when it dies, increases the amount of bonus damage dealt to low health targets. I just don't see it, guys. I'm sorry. I don't see the vision. I'm sorry, guys. I don't see the vision. I understand that a lot of people do like Bear. I don't see the vision. It's not for me. It's not for me. This ultimate for Nightblade, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know the name of this thing. I don't even know the name. Consuming Darkness. What is this, a heal? Conjuring a shadow, movement speed enemies. Okay, why are you using this over anything else in the game? Is this good? Okay, I felt very educated on everything that I've talked about so far. Very educated, except for like the bear. And then this is like the only thing I think that I won't have education on. I don't see the point in using this over any other ultimate in the game. I would put it in F tier, but werewolf belongs there by itself. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna keep that there. That being said, Soul Shred, what is this thing called again? Not Soul Shred, Soul Tether. I put it at A tier. I think it's a really good ultimate. I think it's really strong, really good for different kind of kits. I want to put it into S tier, but I think that's reserved for Incap. I think Incap is so much better. I think they're both phenomenal ultimates. And look, they're it's the only class in the game right now that has an ultimate in S and A tier, in my opinion. Everything else is like, all right, cool. So I think both Soul Tether and Incap are phenomenal ultimates, and depending on which one you want, cool. But I think that this is the way I would point it out, is I think S tier belongs to Incap and A tier belongs to Soul Tether. I could be wrong, and you guys could disagree with me on that. I understand that you can combo a lot of damage, especially to bomb and stuff like that with Soul Tether. I understand that, but that's just my personal opinion. Res Ultimate is one of those things that's so unbelievably expensive, but so annoying when you have it working properly. That being said, I don't think that this skill line is worth running nowadays, because what is this, Living Death? I'm looking at this skill line right now. I wouldn't run Living Death in a subclassing meta over anything else in the game. Like anything else, any other skill line in the game, I would run over Living Death. There's zero reason to have this skill line active and to use this right now. I don't think it's a good ultimate. I think that it's fine. I think that for a large scale fight where you lost a few numbers and to get those allies back, yeah, it's fine. It's a good ultimate to help get them back. And also the blast, when you properly do it and summon like 5 blast bones, yes, it hits really hard. I know that, guys. But again, these are all too niche situations for me to be like, yeah, this is good. I don't know if I want to put in. You know what? I know that people use it sometimes, and I understand that it does have semi-utility. I think it's okay. I think C tier is a respectable place to put it. Respectable. All right, so Necro though, Necro Ultimate, like the Colossus, I think it's really good. I think A tier. I think it's phenomenal. It's a lot cheaper now. It hits really hard, and with subclassing now, I've wanted to try out a few different bombing builds now, but I haven't been able to test them out yet. I think that if you combo that properly, it could be really nice. But yeah, I'm actually, I want to try some stuff with that soon. So yeah, that's why A tier. I think it's good. B tier might be better. To put that on the same category as this stuff, ooh, I'm second guessing myself. Let's just put Goliath right there. No explanation. C tier. No explanation. Let's go back to this. A tier, B tier, A tier, B tier. It's really cheap. It's got really good utility. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it there. Corrosive, I think, is really good still. I think it's really good. I think it's lost a little bit of its edge due to the fact that you can't get ultimate inside of it now. So it's not S tier. I wish there was like somewhere in between A and B. I think Corrosive is still A tier. I think it's really strong. It's a really good ultimate, but I wouldn't use it personally right now. It's just my personal opinion. Leap, again, it's not a bad ultimate by any means, but why are you using Leap over Dawnbreaker now that they're subclassing? I don't know. For me, Leap is good, but Dawnbreaker's just better. I think it's good. I think it's fine. I'm good though. Standard is good for group play. It's good for fighting outnumbered and you want to kind of hold your own ground for a little bit and just kind of like hold your little area. It's good. I don't think it's great. I think B tier is a pretty great place to put it. I don't think it's, I don't really want to put it into C tier because I do think that DK has the best overall consistent ultimates, because you can see like A and B tier, that's a good place to have your ultimates. It's good. It's just Nightblade has like S, A, and then D. Templar has S, B, and D. And then Nightblade has, I already said Nightblade. Sork has A, B, and Where's the other Sork? Oh, A, B, B. So basically, Sork and DK, I think, have the most consistent ultimates. They're not bad. They're consistent though. I think that they're good. Oof. I've never used this one. Okay, this one I've never used, guys. So this one's gonna be weird, guys. This one's gonna be weird because I've never used it. I have to research this on the fly. Summon a cover of a glyph when you and your allies can heal. So basically, it's like a heal, right? And like, all right. I don't know, man. I don't know anybody that uses this over anything in the game. I don't know, man. D tier. I'm good, dude. I'm good, dude. Get away from me. Get away from me. I think Shield is good. I think Shield is really good. I think it's a really good defensive ultimate. I wouldn't really use any of that skill line personally, but I think it's really good. I think it's good. And then C tier. It's not that it's bad. It's just that everything else is better in the game, more or less. I don't know. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm actually really happy about that. Looking at it, I was really nervous going into this because I'm like, damn, that's a lot of things. But I just took things one at a time, and I respect it. I think it's good. I think it's good. What do you think? Do you guys agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know, because I'm curious to hear your guys' reactions. So please let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Do you guys like tier lists like this? Let me know. I would love to do more stuff like this in the future if you guys want. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.